What's up and welcome back to the channel. The name is Ninja Knight. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell up above for future uploads and check out the links posted down below. Thank you. So here I have some images of Cara Dune in action figure form, and why am I posting about this? Well, it's because we've gotten word now from Yakface. It's a rumour at the moment, so take it with a grain of salt, but it looks like it's going to be confirmed very soon by some retailers. The Hasbro themselves have taken it upon themselves to cancel the reissue of Star Wars Black Series 6-inch Cara Dune and the 3 3/4 inch vintage version of Cara Dune. This is unprecedented stuff, and it's absolutely ridiculous from the company's point of view, which I'm going to show later on in this video. So as we can see here, there's one that's going to be coming out, and I imagine because that's way into production now at this stage and probably on its way then to various retailers, that's why this is still being produced. Given the fact that Hasbro have the molds for the Cara Dune character in the 6-inch scale and the 3 3/4 inch scale, this is a very limited idea from them. Now, I have talked about in previous videos of the fact that Hasbro let go and fired an employee that had written in Cybertronian 4 letters that begin with M and end with A, if you know what I'm saying, onto a transformer. They fired that individual outright. Meanwhile, there's an individual that works for Hasbro that said Hakuna Matata that they had no interest and no plans to make an action figure of Gina Carano from the Deadpool movie. That's not right whatsoever, and that tweet has since been deleted. Now, that member of staff, by the way, in my opinion, has done as much damage, if you're going to say it that way, as an individual that decided to put in Cybertronian 4 letters. So, to me, the bias is very real within the company. I know that I'm never going to get an interview with these people, and I don't care. But here's the facts. When they've gone and decided to do this now, you've now gone and shown that the secondary market for this character is going to absolutely skyrocket. This is already a beloved character, and this character is very much well liked by the fans, and it's a very much well liked actor that's behind the character. This is already a scarce figure to get, and now it's starting to paint a picture as to why maybe it was a very limited production run for her character to begin with. This is a character that the action figure didn't arrive here in Ireland, and it certainly didn't arrive to various other places, and if it did in limited quantities, and it was sold out very quickly. The recent figure that they've put out on Target, from as far as I know, sold out very quickly. Now, some people would say, well, the credit collection one didn't sell too well. Yeah, okay, because that's probably not as accurate to the show as people would like, and that's what I'm going to boil that down towards. But when you're looking at a standard figure of Cara Dune, this is stuff that's going to sell very well. And as we can see here now from some of the eBay listings, I mean, look at this one. That's actually used, that one, by the way. So you have these ones here, for example, very big prices that are going to be attributed to this character, because what they have done is they've cancelled the action figures for this, so they're after actually making this figure way more rare. So do expect the secondary market on this one to absolutely skyrocket. I hope the company see this, and after all of the messing that the company have done over the last couple of days with relation to HasLab Unicron, this is another bad step in another bad direction that this company have decided to go in. Now, there is something that's very possible. Maybe they got word from up above to say cancel the production of any of these figures. There might be some sort of NDA or some sort of agreements that have to go into these figures, and there's obviously going to be money attributed to that, so possibly that's a reason that they've decided to do this. But in my mind, there's an awful lot of individuals that have been produced by Hasbro that have very questionable ways of behaving for years on end, by the way, and then have done very questionable things, and more than questionable things in my opinion, in the past, yet there's still action figures produced of them. So this is very clear to see from the company's point of view why they've decided to do this, and it's very clear now for fans to understand what's going on with these brands. These brands didn't feel it necessary, by the way, to cancel any figures of Pedro Pascal. Not whatsoever, and some of the stuff that he's posted. And there's numerous other individuals that have been posting things over the last number of years. Look at Mark Hamill, Mark Ruffalo, for example, Don Cheadle, various other individuals. That Dave Bautista has posted some wild stuff as well, by the way, and they've not faced any sort of cancellation of their characters. So it's very clear to see for fans. At the moment, it seems like Disney is panicking from what we understand, and executives didn't realise that this character was as popular as she is. What a ridiculous thing to think. And it seems like now that the company has messed around, and now they're about to find out, because as I've just shown there, this character is popular on the secondary market anyway, and the value on this character, because it's probably going to be a very limited run now as it turns out, people are definitely going to be interested in buying this. And for those who have this character, I'm sure they're very excited and they're very happy now that this could be something that they could use in future as some sort of I suppose, bonus in terms of being able to make money on this, or it could be a real collector's figure, because in years to come, if they don't decide to reproduce this again or reissue this again, this is going to be a very limited run, and this is going to be a very popular figure, because believe you me, the popularity is with this actress, it's with this character, and that's not going to go away, because that is something that has been shown consistently over the last number of hours from various different outlets, and as I said, from eBay here. So disappointed to see the company doing this, but again, it's a company that gets up to strange things now and again. As I said, there's big pressure on the company at the moment with what they've done with the HasLab Unicron and the kind of bait and switch that they've gone and done with that one. And then you've, like I said, various members from their staff, one member in particular that made comments, has deleted them since, but has been making comments for a long number of time, and I'm absolutely fine with the comments that he's made. He's entitled to his free speech, absolutely. But what I'm saying is, how is it okay to fire an individual for putting 4 letters in Cybertronian onto Jazz, but then it's not okay then to show then that these individuals are selecting characters and actors based on what the actor believes in? Isn't that interesting? So it's an insight into what the company is like. I don't think it's going to surprise anybody, but I do think that it's important that people understand this, and then understand then why the company takes the routes that they do. So I'm going to leave the video there. Make sure you like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. I'm sure if you have a 6-inch Black Series Cara Dune now, you're sitting rubbing your hands saying, well, I either have a piece of history or I have something that's going to be very valuable in the future. And I'll talk to you later. Good luck.